Hi, and welcome to another episode of Theories and Thoughts podcast with your host Anya and
Fancy.
I guess during the countdown I was supposed to share my post and I still didn't do it.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking it because I didn't share mine.
Okay. Well,
hey Sharona.
Hey Sharona. Just say okay countdown. You're so silly. Sharona on the podcast the second week of December. So okay. Y'all make sure y'all join us because she will be talking about seasonalizing your hair. Does that make sense? Weatherproofing.
Seasonalizing, weatherproofing. Okay.
Weatherproofing your hair. Because she's my go-to person. I've been like, what about this? And what about that? She'll be like, yeah. Anyway, tonight is wind down this is real casual. As you guys know, those who have been with us for a little while. I'm still drinking on ginger ale.
Oh.
It's not that I'm not feeling good, but my medication, it said specifically do not drink alcohol.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I've been drinking the last two, but today I needed it because I just had to do a lot of running before we started tonight. And I'm tired.
Yeah, a lot of people said told me to feel better. I do feel better. Did I get my? I think it's a number of things. I think it was my flu shot though. Like when I thought about it, I was like, I had started feeling bad, nauseated after I had got my flu shot. And then when I was text, they were like, so masks can help with corona, but it's not the flu. Why are you getting the flu shot? I said, you know what? You're right. I have no reason.
What? Because of wearing a mask?
Yeah, like we wear a mask, and it's supposed to prevent us from getting. It's supposed to help us prevent us from getting from.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I'm trying to still share. I've actually had to go into my Facebook on the tab because I can share my phone.
I shared it last week on your page.
Oh, thank you. It is so annoying.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's new in the news?
I was going to say.
I started drinking early, y'all.
She did. She texted me and was like, I already started drinking. What she said, all the masks say that, drink the Henny anyway. No, this one specifically says it has a very negative side effect when you drink alcohol. You're supposed to wait 48 hours after your last pill. My last pill was 24 hours, and I don't like feeling sick. So, and I ain't just no drinker, and it don't matter. So I'm just not gonna do it. We got a president now, and
do we really? Because I'm like,
yeah,
the information still seems so conflicting.
No, something from the White House said that he's going to
they're preparing for the transition.
Yeah, he's gonna let them prepare for the transition. So that's a plus. I haven't been doing anything. Just working like crazy. I have a virtual pop-up coming soon. It's going to be right here in December, maybe the first or second week of December. What a Girl Likes. I haven't decided what the name of it is, but it's different things that women like. I mean, I hope, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so we got wine, Sharona has the hair products and the body butters because girls like that. My friend Mackenzie has jewelry. A girl likes that. We have a girl who has tumblers. Who's doing tumblers. A girl like that. We have a girl who has the boosted, corset.
Oh, okay.
Girls like that. I mean, so it's really exciting. I'm excited about that. You have so many things that I'm reaching out for you, so that's exciting.
I'm actually excited about. I don't have anything this week, and I thought I didn't have anything this week until I realized that next week starts December, so I might actually have something. But I'm kind of glad to just have a week of nothing, no other interviews. That's really nice. I'm supposed to have some other CEO chatter events lined up. And let me say this, and I know probably nobody that I've reached out to is watching this podcast in particular, but if I offer to sit down with you and you don't, and you be like, no, can my client? F no. Like, I don't sit down with everybody. I'm not trying to sit down with everybody. And I don't mean to sound like egotistical, but you get to sit down with the editor of the magazine and you trying to ask for questions or just look stupid stuff. And I just kind of be like, I don't know. Sometimes I just really want to say, put some respect on my name. You know, like, and it's just kind of frustrating. But for that reason, that's kind of why I don't know what interviews I have lined up for December for CEO Chatter, because like we started placing those on Tuesdays too. And we're trying to schedule them and then like scheduling them every 2 weeks. So it's not so much on me because I just know like between my anxiety and everything, I don't want to do those every other week, but I do want to be able to do them. But when I say these people have been so weird, like one interview I was really looking forward to, they never sent me a photo. How are we even supposed to promote it? We just supposed to pop up on Instagram, like little things like that. It really shows you how often you'll be thinking somebody is so professional, and then you realize that they just like you and just still, you know, and I realize it a lot of the times. Sometimes they might be the case. They might have too much going on because I know what that's like. But other times it's just a matter of like, y'all just express it, but y'all, I can already tell how the outcome is going to be. Like, if we do this, then 9 out of 10, you're not going to be supportive of it. You're not going to be sharing it because for you, this was just another title on your belt to move on to the next thing. And I am deeply offended because this is my work. You know, this is my livelihood and I'm very passionate about it. So, yeah, that's my little rant just as far as, but I do have some, like you said, coming up, speaking engagements. I just need to look at those dates again and everything.
One thing I can say for a fact is we don't take it lightly when people ask us for an interview. We really don't. I don't think we've ever just turned down an interview. Especially not since I've been managing.
No, and I really don't, but I have said to myself, I'm going to start being more selective. And I think you kind of can see that. Like, I'm asking how much time is this going to require of me? That's something I said I was going to write about, because I remember like my LadiCEO talking about it. You know, a lot of people talk about the power of the no, you know, while a lot of people are on the whole yes. And what I'm starting to really realize, and even I kind of talk with my therapist about this, is me and my yeses. Like, I give yes too easily. I'm always trying to please other people, and I'm so tired of it. Like, I'm just kind of, lately I've been feeling really exhausted, really. And I know it's from, like she said, you know, kind of pouring from an empty cup. And one thing she asked me was, what would I do if I could take all my anchors off? Like, 'cause she was like, you eliminate one problem and you pick up another one. And I was like, dang, because it's true, you know, and I don't necessarily try to, but I don't know. I'm just sharing. It might be something somebody else needs to think about too, because I've just been walking around all week like, what would I do if I could take the anchors off? Like, what would life be like? And I honestly don't quite know just yet. I'm still trying to decide for myself personally. Have you ever thought about that? Do you feel
I feel like I have taken over my anchors. That's what I was going to speak to when you say you give a yes freely. I don't think that you give a yes sometimes, especially when it comes to business, just freely. I think that you do take into consideration what it is and what it can do for the business. Now, here is what I will say when it comes to you and things that you have going on. I don't think that it's a bad thing, to ask how long will it be and how much time, because you don't have the time to sit on a conference for 6 hours. You don't have that time. I don't even like attending things that have a bunch of speakers. But you know that. Everybody know that. I mean, I've spoken to that before. I'm not sitting on none that somebody that I gotta sit and listen to 100 people speak. I'm not doing that. I think you should just tell her the things, just like one that we have coming up, that you have coming up. And she understood. She did not backlash or anything. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just taking time out for yourself. I think that you don't take a lot of time out for you. And you and I have talked about this, because I'll say, go take a walk. And be like, you don't understand. I got 100 things going on. And then you go and take a walk, and then you post, Arnya told me to go take a walk. And then I went to go walk, and I feel so much better. I think that's it. That's it. Here's the thing. And this is for anyone who's in business, thinking about getting in business. And if you had a business and it didn't go well, this could be for you as well. Here's the thing. We have to take on self-care. Part of our self-care, you and I, is therapy. Part of mine is sitting back and sitting still. Meditation has become part of it. I might just sit in my car. When I get home, and ain't nobody in here sometimes, and I just want to be in my car, because I just feel like it's a safe zone, if that makes sense. So I think it's just getting self-care, having the option to, I'm not going to deal with that today. I'll deal with that on another day. I have so many moving parts happening now. And, I'm like, okay, I got to be organized. Okay, remember I told you I'll deal with your stuff on Thursday. So if it needs my immediate attention, I will do it. But if it's just sending out stuff to somebody and checking on something, that's 9 times out of 10, Thursday it's going to get done. Now, it may get done before Thursday, because I may have had time to do it another day. But for right now, it is on that Thursday. And that, for me, that's what is happening. My no look a little bit different. It's not always a yes of my time and my energy, because my no has become custom, if that makes sense. But my anchors, I feel like I think I've taken the anchors off. I don't feel like I have to take care of nobody and do things for other people and different things. What you're saying? Why am I just not learning? Others need self-care. Yes, need that. Yes, Alicia. I don't know, girl, but come on board. Well,
make sure you're following us on Instagram too, Alicia SwagHer Magazine. But this is Theories and Thoughts.
Yeah, theories
just
and
to distinguish the two, because it is kind of a difference.
Yeah, it's a difference, but we are extension of it. That's what I always tell people.
Yeah, just because a lot of times people just be so stuck on the SwagHer Magazine part. But I'm sorry, you were saying. Look, am I the reason why you drinking your ginger ale? I feel like I'm moving kind of hyper tonight, and you moving a little slower, and so it's just like, I don't know, maybe that's just me thinking it, but it just seems like, I don't know, because I know it's not an echo, but it just seems like we kind of keep. So I apologize. I'm just gonna slow down or try.
Anyway, so yeah, I just think that your nose and yeses kind of look different in different places, like I make sure I have time. I go get a massage. I make time for me. I make time for things that is going to help me be a better manager, be a better employee, a better whatever I need to be. So I have to step back, because if I don't step back and it's just too much. I have to drink my water, because if I don't drink my water, my attitude is gonna be bad. I've seen the direct correlation of that. If I have too much sugar intake and I don't have enough water, I see if I don't get enough sleep, there's a direct correlation to me not sleeping well to how my day is going to be.
Yeah, I'm big on sleep as well. That's just a given, which you already know, because you know I be going to bed about 8, if not sooner. So even last night, I just happened to get up, but I had really laid down like at 5, so that's why I knew. But that was one other thing. Just because I was just with the seasons changing, I've been worried about my depression. It just kind of like I sense the change in myself. So that's another reason why I'm trying to take more time to myself. And I had talked with my therapist about that as well, because like I already get up anywhere from 3 to 4 in the morning and start working, you know. So technically I've already worked 8 or 9 hours by 12 o'clock. So I never really, like, I looked at that, but I wasn't really looking at it. And so now I'm like, hey, I really can knock off at 4 if I want to and not be so pressured, because I used to feel such pressure behind it. Like, oh, it's something more you be doing. I'm just like, nah, this is going to have to wait until tomorrow. And I even noticed, like, I'm sorry, what was I about to say? I even noticed that I'm more productive in the morning, like the early mornings. Like, I think it's important for us to look at when our productivity times are. And so for me, it is early morning. Anything I do after 12 is not going to be something that I really have to give a lot of thought to. But that's been another thing too, because I keep saying I've been having some problems with my concentration. So I'm trying to find something to help with that, because it just seems like I don't know. I don't want to read anything. If it's too long, I'm just skimming, and I can't do that, you know, because I'm an editor. So that's not a good thing. So that is another thing that my therapist and I talked about as well. So we're still trying to figure that solution out. But in the meantime,
at one time, and I noticed this too, late at night works best for me. Late at night or early in the morning. Doing the middle of the day doesn't work best for me. Like, I can go early in the morning and start doing stuff, but I have to be on the groove. Because, you know, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm sending this. Okay, I'm doing this. And I bet you like, she keeps sending me all this stuff. But it's just a matter of, I am an early person. I love getting up early. I love having my day started, getting it done, because I really cannot sleep late. I'm not a late sleeper.
Yeah, I'm not either.
And I'm just looking at this blush, and it is just looking like it's just too much. I don't know. It could just be me.
I've never tried applying blush. That's still new to me. I really want to try it, but I'm still so nervous. I've bought some before, but I've never really tried it. So I couldn't tell you, but it looks fine to me. I don't see how it could be too much. I guess maybe if we saw the red down here or something.
Yeah, that'd be too much red down there.
Yeah, okay. Well, no, you good.
So winding down, with excuse me, any particular person that you guess you want to speak on?
I really enjoyed Rika Robinson and her talking to us, because she touched on a lot of things that I think a lot of women are reading on right now: narcissism, love bombing, you know, things like that. What do you call it? Gaslighting. Like, all of those are really
gaslighting.
What is gaslighting? Like, when you make the person feel like it's their fault, kind of, you know, like, or make the situation more like they're the victim, whereas you're the victim in a situation. Yeah. So those are all really hot topics right now. We're learning more about it. Some people have even said, you know, y'all learn a new word and then y'all overuse it, like narcissism, narcissist. I personally think, though, that they're really, I do think that, but at the same time, I think that there are really a lot of narcissists in this world. So her story really reminded me of a lot of what I went through earlier this year, one of my last relationships or whatever. So I think that's why she stood out the most to me. But I did also enjoy, I can't think of her name.
Tashara.
Yep, Tashara. Yeah, and she's just so pretty. I was looking at a commercial. I thought that was her on there, but I was like, I don't know. It's a drive time commercial or something.
Well, no, that's not.
Okay, well, who was your favorite, or what stood out to you?
I liked Rika. Rika was good. She spoke on a lot of things that I had dealt with. Like, you know, I had a long distance relationship where I had a guy where it wasn't even a relationship. It was a situationship that I just shouldn't have been in. And he talked really down on me. He talked. He was very rude. I dealt with that for many years. Even though I was dealing with other people, I'll stop dealing with them, and I'll be like, well, at least I know. It was one of those situations that at least I know what I'm getting from him, and I know he won't do such, even though he talks crazy, and I know he's getting help because he realized he had anger issues. Getting on her. He realized he had anger issues, and it was like he still lashed out at me, and it was real horrible. It was emotional abuse. So I enjoyed her. I love Tashara, of course. Tashara, as you guys know, Tashara is on the TV, not the radio. She's on the news here in Dallas, and she was talking about. We talked about I Am Not My Hair because so many times. How many times do we talk about Black women hair being professional? Is this professional? Is this color professional? You know, maybe someone may not feel like this color is professional, but is this style professional? What, you know, this color is kind of borderline. In some instances, I won't lie about that. This is for those who
I've had purple hair. I mean, so I don't know. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying. And even after I asked Tashara that question, it kind of made me think like, I've always, if I know she pointed out like there are no limits, but I've always kind of tried to push limits in some ways with my hair. Whenever I did have other styles or whatever, like, you know, whether it was my mohawk or my fade or my when I got my hair cut down for the second time or whatever. Like one time I let one of my exes cut my hair and he cut it too short. But I remember just my coworkers, especially because I was working in a restaurant then, and I was one of the few Black people, and they would really want to try to touch it or ask how I got it that way. But really, it was just how my curl pattern was at the time. But my point is, her response to that really kind of made me think a little bit more like who places those limits, you know, what exactly is the limit? But I think my question still kind of was like, do you ever question in your mind like, hey, is this gonna cause me a problem at my job? Because I have had those questions before, and then I'll just be like, you know, whatever, I'm gonna still try it. And I haven't ever had anyone say otherwise about my hair, but I have wondered, you know.
Right. I mean, this, I don't think it may push the limit, not in my field per se, but in other corporate environments, people may not take you as serious. I hate to say it like that, but people tend to not take you serious if you don't look like the norm. And a lot of times, even if your hair is dark and if you have natural hair, people have a problem with it. But I love the stance that she took. I love the fact that she took out the talking about earlier, you know, she took out time to sit with us because she didn't have to. You know, she's on a major platform and she sat down with us. Ernest really impressed me. Here's why. As a Black woman, most of the time we are Democrats and we just speak, that's just what it is. But the knowledge that he has, the knowledge that he brings to the table, the ins and outs, he loves this and you can tell. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And although he was wrong, I'm gonna get with him on getting that piece to us about being wrong. But he did say it was kind of a toss up. He was like, he don't know what Pennsylvania.
No, he might have said that, but Ernest had me rewriting a whole newsletter, like. Because I really thought that he was right. But I was very impressed with his knowledge as well. But I really thought, like, okay, Trump got this, Ernest right, that's it. He said he ain't never been wrong, but I'm thankful he was wrong this time. I'm just praying that he's really, really wrong. Because I know, like we just said, you said we have a new president. But, and I know that they said one of the authorities or one of the agencies have confirmed Biden. But that the way they worded it made me wonder just how many other agencies have to confirm him as well. That was one question that I did have. I mean, off topic, but I don't know. Look, if Ernest happens to know that, that'd be cool.
I'll ask him. I think this month in general, we had a collection of, as always, is different topics, different things that we pulling in. Everybody bought their own thing. Everybody was just so positive, and November has been kind of. It came fast. November came fast. To me,
yeah,
not to other people, but November came fast, and December is next week.
Yeah, so it came fast and it's leaving fast.
Yeah,
and COVID deaths are steadily going up.
I know, and I've been taken aback because I do different things. You know, I might go have dinner with friends or go by someone's house and stuff, and I'm like, could I be a carrier and don't know it? You know, I do work with the environment, with the public, but I am always safe. Like, I am always safe. And to say it all came fast. I feel like 2020, and I think we're going to talk about this in December. Just what 2020 has done for us, but just to kind of switch gears because we don't want to be long. Thanksgiving is Thursday. A lot of people are like, I always hear people say, I don't recognize Thanksgiving. This happened and that and that's the hurt. But I feel like we can take back different situations or even make it our own. So for me, I don't celebrate Indians' land being taken. I celebrate being able to be thankful and to sit with family and friends. Now, to each his own how people do that, you know what I'm saying? Or how they celebrate or what they think. But for me, that's what Thanksgiving is.
To be honest, my family has never really done holidays well to begin with. I do agree with you at 2 points. I think you said take back, and I'm like, I don't think we can take that back, but I do think that we can still celebrate, like, and just be appreciative of people, you know, because I thought the whole day was about gratitude and giving thanks. And so for me, that's what I'm more so looking at. And like, actually we were on our SwagHer team call the other day, and Christina, the magazine manager, was like, she don't know how to cook, so she's not cooking anything. And Jamel was just telling her, like, make it your own holiday. You know, like, you don't have to go by the traditions that were originally set, because now we've learned that those traditions were not rooted in good necessarily, but we can still make something of the day. And I don't know. I said I'm going to try to cook this year. I said it. Look, tomorrow on the day to start.
You should have let it start. And some of it done. Sharona called me yesterday. Maybe yesterday or Sunday, and was like, "Okay, you making your gumbo?" I was like, "Girl, I bought gumbo." I'm not. Only thing I'm cooking Cornish hens. Oh, Sharona, we were supposed to season that yesterday, huh? I'm gonna call you that. I'm gonna call you after this. Okay. I have to season my Cornish hens, and I'm making green beans. The rest was purchased. I have gumbo, macaroni, and dressing coming, honey. Yes, I purchased food. Yes, because again, self-care. I get it. Self-care for me is I need to call my cleaning lady, because I need her to come clean some stuff for me. That's self-care for me, because I don't feel guilty not being able to do house chores. I don't like house chores, but I'll pay somebody to come and do it, and it's gonna look neat. You see what I'm saying? I will pay someone to do what I don't want to do. I'll pay for the convenience, but that's me.
I guess I pay for that in business. Because I would love to be able to pay for it in personal stuff, but professionally, I began to do that more. I began to contract out more, and then of course we have an hourly employee now. That has been a major thing for me, just trying to transition and maintain that. But we've been doing good. But I would love to pay someone to come clean my house in a way, because people don't clean the way, like, I've worked in hotels and stuff, and it just kind of made me really, and I'm not saying those are the same cleaners or anything, but it just made me really look at how when people say stuff is clean, it may not be clean by my definition. I'm very anal kind of about certain stuff, but I would love still to be able to try it. I know my cousin, she has like some smaller kids, like babies. I say like babies, but they've kind of grown since then. But I remember she hired one for Thanksgiving, like because we were doing Thanksgiving at her house last year, and I thought that was really cool. Just, you know, to be able to do that, and I realize it's not as expensive as I thought it was, but it's just still not something I'm ready or prepared for to be paying. So I wish that I could do that one, but it was something else that you mentioned. Oh, you said you weren't cooking because it's a part of self-care, but for me, I'm kind of wanting to cook just so I can have something else to do. Like, I just really don't have, I don't know, I keep looking for hobbies or something, and nothing really interests me, but I can cook a little, and I think if I by myself, and I just kind of worry about having the patience, though, with things.
So do it. I think that would be great. You know, do what works best for you. That's the whole thing, because, I mean, not just you. I'm not, you know, speaking to you, but I'm saying, all in all, we have to do what's best for us. Self-care for me is buying my dinner. You know, where self-care for someone else is, Sharona loves to cook. Sharona always cooks. Sharona likes hair. So I call her, Sharona, what can I do for this? For this? What can I do for that? You know, every year it's her and my aunt that I'm calling. I just have no interest with being in the kitchen. Oh, sorry, I keep yawning. I keep yawning, but I have no interest with being in the kitchen.
Know what were you about to say?
I was about to switch gears, but then again, I want to stay on thankful.
Oh. Okay, so you said you want to say you're thankful?
I want to stay on thankful. I was going to switch gears.
Oh, well, go ahead on.
I was going to say, so what are you thankful for?
Of course, my family. Okay, I see Sharona say cooking ain't everybody's ministry.
It ain't.
I know. My family, of course. I'm really thankful that this year turned out to be, you know, different. I guess because it could have turned out to be a lot worse than we were at first expecting. So, and just I'm thankful that we've been experiencing a lot of growth. I won't lie. This past 2 weeks, though, have been really weird. I'm like, okay, every year we say we know how we're gonna do how the holiday season is gonna go, but it's still been like, okay, you don't know. We might do really well one week, then the next week. So it's like really teaching me a lot. This last week really humbled me. I will say that. I was like, dang, I ain't even used to us having to have these type of worries again because we've been doing so well. But I realized that, you know, it is the holidays, and so people are kind of, I don't know, I guess trying to prioritize with their funds and so on. So, but I'm very thankful for our clients as well, of course. And just, it's a lot that I'm thankful for, but I don't want to go through my whole list right now. I don't know. What else we have after this? I don't know. I mean, well, what are you thankful for?
I am, I'm thankful for the partnerships that I have. I'm thankful for my clients. You, Sharona, Alicia, and Ernest is about to become my client. I'm thankful for my girlfriends, you, Sharona, Arnitra, Nikki. I mean, I have other girlfriends, but those seem to be the ones that I talk to every day in some kind of capacity. I'm thankful for business. Like, I have a persona shoot coming up, and people are already talking about the next shoot. Let me know about the next shoot. And I was looking at my vision board last night. My vision board is on the back of my bedroom door. and it has me behind a camera pointing, like kind of directing. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's a part of my vision board. And I guess I never paid attention to that picture after I put it up on my vision board.
Wow.
But it's a girl leaning, a camera right here. She's leaning, like talking to people, and they have somebody out there. So that's pretty much what I'll be doing here soon. I have my birthday shoots coming up, and I'm thankful that this year has been my most profitable year.
Yeah.
It has definitely been my most profitable year. Has some ups and downs, but it has been my most profitable year. Business is going well. My next thing I was going to say is we are both a part of the National Association of Black Hostesses. I think we kind of just fed off each other in making that happen, and I'm excited about the resources that we'll get and learn and things that will help in the networking. I'm really excited about the networking.
I'm just glad that you even mentioned that again, because I told you you're gonna have to stay on me so we can stay active. But I was actually just looking at someone the other day, and I was like, I wonder if they're in an association. It crossed my mind, but I hadn't asked them. But I do think that is a great thing. And actually, as you gifted me that, I really appreciate that. This has been like the first year. I'm thankful for that because I don't normally get birthday gifts. So that was like a really big deal to me. Like, I'm even getting kind of emotional just thinking about it. That really meant a lot to me. So thank you again for that.
You're welcome. And that's something, like, after my birthday, I just wanted to be intentional about the gifts that I give. I'm not really a person that gives gifts. But if I know you need something or something that's just in my heart, it was just like, for you, it was, she needs to join this. This is going to level up her business. For Sharona, I bought her a picture, and it was actually from my other client. But it was a picture. I told my client what I wanted, and she created it for me because Sharona does lives and she does things in her salon, and she needed a picture. She needed something up there, and I felt like she needed something that showed what she does. So that was great. And I think my best friend, I got her like a thing that said, we're sisters or something like that. I don't know. I've just been real intentional. I guess the older I get, I'm being more intentional and meaningful. And maybe that's why I didn't give gifts before, because I didn't think about it and different things. So I don't know.
I'm sorry to be looking down, but I don't know if you can hear all this background noise. Somebody trying to send a text.
Your home environment has changed. Mine has also. But you know what? I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful for y'all, for our audience, because we've been rocking for a year. Yeah, I can hear. What is it?
Can you? He's on a game. Like, I'm trying. Y'all, you know what? I know how to fix this though. You just reminded me. Because I can pause the Wi-Fi and it will cut that short with him. It's not us. It lets you pause the devices. Thanks, Cox, because y'all don't do nothing else. Like, y'all don't give out much else but that.
I know the black wall was nice, Sharona, but it was just a black wall. My friend, it's so crazy that I am so colorful and my friend is so damn black. That girl just wants to wear black. I said, Sharona, you want to be a part of this photo shoot? Can I wear black? No, Sharona. I'm not. Okay, Sharona.
Oh, dang.
She gets on my nerves. I'm thankful. I guess we'll do a roll call of everything that happened this year in December. I keep saying that. And then I say something. But even the relationship panels, didn't I do another one? Did we talk about that? I did another one, and that was real fun. We talked about confidence, and my book will be coming out first quarter of next year. I called it. Yep, I'm saying it.
Okay.
Confidently speaking. People are like, I can't stand her, but I love her so much. I think I'm gonna change my name on here. Okay, so one of my friends introduced me to somebody as Fire, and I love it. So I think I want to be Fire. I think I'm gonna be Fire.
Okay.
It's gonna be fire. So when y'all start saying fire with a Y, don't talk about me. That's me. Fire.
Okay.
That's my stage name. Not stage name, but whenever I write and do stuff, it's fire. Fire.
Name.
So where was my role? That was
I'm just saying stage name.
Yeah, my stage name, girl.
Okay. Well, I'm also I'm really thankful for like we've been doing some team building this year, and I've really had to like step more into a leadership role. I don't know, I feel like I've been preparing for leadership all forever in a lot of ways, but this year really I got to act on it. So I'm thankful for the other teams that we've been building up with the magazine, and that's where it's expanding. Like I really appreciate, especially like our correspondents, they just be so
they do
sweet and talkative, and but that's how you're supposed to be. Like that's why you're a correspondent, and I really like it. Like I appreciate the work that they put in.
They're so bomb. I really appreciate them too.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm thankful I don't have to write for this new issue coming out.
Yeah, I just skipped right on. Once you said that, I was like, okay. And I said, I know she's busy though. So I had stuff, but I was still kind of looking for something. Thank you, Sharona, for your piece, because that gave me something for beauty, because normally that's Anya, and then I ain't have anything. But yeah, we worked it out. Like it's still a work in progress. I'm thankful for our last issue too. I know to a lot of people, like when you put yourself on the cover of your magazine, I did, but at the same time, it was a risk though, because like you don't know if people are gonna want to buy it or not because it's me, but because I'm like, hey, people may not know me, but the response has been really good. We're actually waiting on the second print was supposed to arrive today, but I see it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow now. So we'll have more magazines going out soon. And thank you to one of our customers that purchased magazines to pass out as Christmas gifts. That was so nice. I got a special treat for you also in there. So yeah, well, I have a special treat.
Thank you.
That is so sweet.
And I like that. Anytime. Usually, y'all, I'll tell.
They will,
Sharona. Usually, I'll tell Fancy. I'll be like, "Well, what you have left that needs to be written on?" Because I don't just go into it as, "Okay, I'm gonna write on this, I'm gonna write on that." But beauty normally is left. Fashion and just different things are always. So I wind up writing or getting somebody because I'll call, "Hey, I need something." And but most of the time it's me that write it or just put something together. So that's why I say I'm thankful. I love doing it, don't get me wrong. But when you have to come up with like 5 different things for different topics, sometimes it's like, yeah. So to have that little break, that helped because I was able to work on other stuff for you. So that worked. So what are you guys thankful for? Won't you tell us while we start to wrap up?
Tell us in the comments and we'll share.
So for the rest of this week, hey.
Oh, hey, Demetria.
Love her. That's my boo right there. Her hair. I'll be all about her hair. So for the rest of the week, Thanksgiving, I'm probably just gonna chill at home. I do have a roommate, and him and his boo are gonna come over. Him, his boo, and her son are gonna come over, and we're going to trim the tree. And we're gonna decorate for Christmas because he told me I could not put up anything before Thanksgiving. So I left the tree in my car because I was like, we ain't about to do it now anyway. So
we're not doing a tree.
Y'all not?
People be trying to give me trees. I'm like, we don't celebrate Christmas. Apparently Dylan has missed the memo, but yeah, we don't. Like, I mean, they might get some gifts or like money, but we don't celebrate Christmas really.
Oh, okay. I always love it. So I'm gonna hang some stuff by my mantle. I'm just really, really, really excited. I just love Christmas. I mean, the birth of Christ, and I love the season. It just seems happy.
You like cold.
Huh?
You like the cold weather too, because I'm like, no.
I do, because I can add clothes. In the summer, I can't take off my skin. It'd be hot. Demetria, did you see what you put? I'm thankful for the opportunity for still being an asset to the team. Yes, we love
Thank you.
That's my girl. I was like, let me see your hair. Huh?
I was just saying, what else are they thankful for? Don't forget, just for anybody else that might be coming on, let us know in the comments. We're sharing.
I'm thankful that
looking like, what else are they thankful for? Okay.
I'm thankful that my born 13 weeks earlier is healthy, thriving, and have a pleasant and just a pleasant to be around. Yes, that is a blessing. Yes.
It is, Alicia. My son was born at 24 weeks, so I totally understand. He is now 21 years old, so it is a blessing, but it does, that doesn't place any limitations on the, on the quality of life or just the child themselves. So I think that's a really great thing. How old is your daughter? Just out of curiosity, I'm just curious.
I like her profile.
You out. How did you even get to her that fast? Somebody said, Arnya, I'm about to have a new style. She said she gonna have a new style tomorrow. She just got that other style, I thought, because I remember looking at it like.
Her hair is always cute.
Okay. She said 11 months.
Oh.
It is. And 11, that's really great, Alicia. Congrats, on a safe delivery and God being with you all throughout this time. And keep pushing.
Yes, and let us know if there's anything we can do to help. We try to help out as much as possible. So, as you guys know, you can find me on my link tree, is it Ladi.CEO or just LadiCEO? It's LadiCEO. It's LadiCEO. You can find out about my t-shirt line. Yes, I will be running specials. If you've ever purchased a shirt from me, you got an email from me with a discount for Thursday. Everyone else, you'll have to wait on Friday. So I'm running a sale Friday through Monday, and then that's the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday sale. That's what that is. And then then the first week of December is going to be a new sale and another sale. But I will suggest you take advantage of the sale this weekend. The wine also have a sale as well. If you are looking to have fancy on your platform, contact me at Arnya girl, why can't I know my stuff tonight? Arnya at LadiCEO.com. Yeah. All things fancy, all things Sharon, all things Alicia, and soon to be all things Ernest. And then I'm not taking no more customers because you guys are gonna be bomb, and I just don't have the time or the energy to take nobody else after y'all.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, so for our Black Friday special, we're actually starting our magazine subscription package. So it's going to be $19.99 on Black Friday. Then it'll go up to $29.99. It comes with 4 issues. Well, it's like an annual subscription. So it's kind of like how people used to subscribe. I'm not saying, hate to say used to, but I know how people oftentimes feel about magazines. But like you could get a subscription with Essence or Ebony or whatever the case is. You can now get a subscription with SwagHer Magazine. So those are going to be on sale for $19.99 on the website. And then on Saturday, we're going to do, I think it was half page ads. So it's going to be maybe half off. I got to go back and confirm about our Saturday special because it is going to be more business related, but we wanted to do something for our readers, and so we're really excited about trying this. This is our first time trying this after 10 years, And I had to kind of think through it, but I think that it's going to work. So if you all are readers, I'm excited about it to see how it's going to go. And our whole purpose for this is to be able to get the magazine in more people's hands, as well as to be able to have funds for other projects like photo shoots and things like that, because y'all, a photo shoot can make or break your brand. I don't think people really get it. Like, well, your photos can make or break your brand. Your shoots can help to up your brand if you're really paying attention and you do it the right way, and you get the right photos. So those type of things are things that we'll be working on, but that's basically it. I don't know if we're doing something for Cyber Monday, but we might. I have to see. I know it's kind of late to be just saying it, but you all can find me on all platforms as Fancy SwagHer, and my link tree is LINKTR period. It looks like I had this wrong. Period. EE.com Fancy Thoughts. Sorry, Fancy Thoughts does have an S included there, but I just realized that there's an error there, so I have to fix that. And then SwagHer Magazine is SwagHer Magazine on all platforms, whether that be Facebook, Instagram, and you all can find us at swagher.net. SWAGHER.net. Anything else? That's it.
Tumblers. This is a great gift for Christmas. I actually like it. I love tumblers. Oh, I waste the water on me. I love my tumbler. I absolutely love my tumbler. That's one of the things that I love. We also have some merchandise that will be probably dropping before the end of the year, so be on the lookout for that. And I think that's it. Thank you for joining us. Next week we will have. I can't think of her name. Is her name Tony?
Oh, yes, Antoinette Warren. We call her Tony. Oh, she goes by Tony.
And Antoinette Warren, she will be talking about things leveraging different platforms for your small business. That will be exciting. The next week we will have Sharona talking about season proofing your hair, and then the week after that we will have Kristen Pat. She will be talking about pushing through to the new year, and the next week we will have I can't think of her name, but the topic will be helping kids get through the holidays with this year, with everything that's going on this year, get through the holidays with COVID-19, celebrating a different way. And then wind down. Wind down will be our last wind down for the year on the 29th. And we will be back February. We're going to take a month off just so we kind of so we can rest. How about that?
Yeah. That sounds nice. You about to say regroup. Look, I mean, but it's not to say we won't do any work, but yeah.
Right. It wasn't a regroup. It was for us. No. It was like, can we take a month off? I said, we sure can. Let's do that. So that's exactly what we're going to do. If you're ever looking to sponsor an episode, contact me. That's all I got.
All right. Well, bye, y'all.